Today, I want to talk about perspective. Now, one of the things I want to talk about perspective is what motivates you to get the things you get. Like, what motivated me to get a bus? Why didn't I get a house like everyone else? Why don't I do things like everyone else? Because everyone else thinks you need to be just like them. That's one of the things that bugs me. Like, a lot of people assume, that I'm rich or something like that. No, we still owe money on the bus. Corvette's paid off, hot rod's paid off, wife's car's not. It's all things we're working on. It's not the fact of being rich, it's being the fact of happy with the things you have and buying the things you really want or getting the things that you really want in life. Like this vehicle right here gives us the ability to live anywhere we want in the world. Well, in the US, anywhere we can get on a road. Eventually I want to get like a cruise ship tour, I want to get a water wombat. Where I can live on the ocean and go cruise the Caribbean with the wife and stuff like that. I like to travel. It's one of those decisions I made in life. But the importance of that is that's what makes me happy. It's the perspective of the things that make me happy and not doing things because it's what other people think I should be doing. There's a lot of people that think that I should be doing a lot of other things. And I know a lot of you guys have that in your lives too, where they're telling you what you should be doing and expecting you to do something, and you'd rather just do what you're doing. Do you. Do what makes you happy. The only person who knows what makes you happy is you. You're the one that knows your happiness level. You know what makes you happy. You know what drives you. You know what makes you wake up in the morning with that fizz and that excitement and that want and that wonder. Makes you not want to do the dead-end job. For me, one of those things is travel and cool cars. Like, I create these videos not for any other fact. I try not to look to see how many people viewed them, to be honest, because I care, but at the same time I don't. I'd still create them even if nobody watched them. It's all about the perspective and motivation. Like, I'm glad they do well. I'm glad some of them go like crazier than others. But at the same time, I care, but I don't. If that makes any sense. Like, I love making these. I love creating these. Like today, this one was inspired from me getting in the comments section and everybody telling me what I should do or shouldn't do or whatever this or that. And I like the fact that I get inspired by that. Because everybody's always going to have a perspective on what you should do, what you should buy, what you should own, what you should drive. We always compare ourselves to the Joneses. You know what I mean? There's that old adage where people are like, oh, they bought a new boat, so you got to go get a new boat. Or they got a new truck, so you got to go get a new truck. None of that's ever made sense to me. Like, I've usually just gotten the things that I've wanted that, I know will make me happier in what I'm doing, or give me the ability to do what I'm doing. I know a lot of people bought homes and stuff like that. A house has never made sense to me. Like the bus, it makes sense to me. Like, we can move our address, everything can be packed inside, I can go visit friends, I can go spend time with people that I've always wanted to spend time with. But again, that's one of our decisions. Like, me and the wife have made the choice to do this. And I love that other people are energetic about our choices or about what we're doing, but I like to travel. I like to do the things I do. Somebody's saying that I need to get a better, more reliable vehicle or get something more for this or that. Why don't I just build it? That's my outlook on it all. Like, Corvette gets 21 to 22 miles a gallon. The hot rod Empathy, she gets about 28. Like, what more out of mileage do I need to get? Most of these SUVs and shit aren't getting anything like that for mileage. I don't know. I'm entertained by everybody's perspective on what I should do, what I shouldn't do, what'll make millions of dollars. I don't care about making money. Making money's great. I want to make enough money to just survive and do what I want. I don't have ambitions to be ultimately rich. If it happens, cool. If it don't, cool. I don't care. It's not why I do things. And I think people that are motivated that way, I don't know if they ever find happiness because they're so busy chasing that everlasting dollar that you're always just chasing the next buck, and never actually look at being happy. Like, I'm happy just sitting in a location like when I was in Branson, just going and sitting on a curb and watching life go by and watching other things and just thinking and just having fun, being in thought. But I know other people would think that was a waste of time. But that's what makes me happy. So what I'm basically telling you today is do what you want that makes you happy I mean, don't do illegal things, or, I mean, don't murder anybody or anything, but do the things that make you happy. Do the things that bring joy to you, that make you go, hell yeah, tomorrow's worth waking up. Tomorrow's worth the next day. Make you look forward to Monday and not looking forward to the weekends. I think a lot of people are sad and upset. They're doing jobs they really don't want to do, and they really want to escape them. I really want to tell them just to bolt out. Hey man, just do your own shit. But at the same time, I'm a realist. I understand bills and all that kind of stuff. But all the stuff you have around you, do you really need? Do you have all these extra projects that you're never going to finish? And you have all this extra crap laying around, and it's just a bunch of baggage that you kind of carry around with you like weight. It makes me wonder why you got some of the stuff in the first place. Were you really into it? Is it something you really loved? Maybe it's time to start offloading some of those, lighten your load, and get you some free cash, get you some free time. Time's all we have. We're going to die someday. All of us are going to die. We have a short time window to do what we want to do in this life, be happy, and chase that dream. I've never seen on anybody's gravestone said, man, he was a hard worker. He was the best worker. You know, it's great. Maybe somebody has that, but it's not what people want to be remembered by. They want to be remembered by like the cool shit they've done and cool places they've seen and stuff like that. Like, I don't ever want to be buried in the ground. I hope to somebody throws me in a wood chip or plants a tree on top. I don't want no monument. I don't want nothing like that. Not because I don't want to be remembered. I just hate cemeteries, and I think it's gross that people put people in the ground. But that's a whole nother subject. We won't get into the ickiness of concrete and ick. But I really am worried about people's thoughts on the things they need in their life, the thoughts on the vehicles they need, houses, shit like that, and the fact that they talk trash on something. You know, they're probably in the same scenario, or they're renting or something else. Like, the point I'm getting at is a lot of people talk trash. They live in a bus. You're calling it white trash and other things like that, but I don't care. I love the fact I live in this bus, and the fact I can change my address by starting up that engine. Back or in the back. I was pointing to front, but it's in the back. And just moving on to the next location. That to me is special. That to me means I can go travel. I have an opportunity to keep going and go to the next place and the next place and the next place. I don't have to pack. I just move my house. But sorry, I know I rambled today. I ramble a lot. But I really wanted to talk to you about perspective, and I really want you guys to be happy. I want you to find your happy. Find the thing that makes you go, fuck yeah. Because honestly, that's one of the best things in this world, is when you find that thing that makes you go, yeah. You get to really have so much joy doing what you're doing, because you're doing what you love. So you wake up in the morning and you're excited to go do that. So I wish that for me, and I wish that for all of you. So I love you guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.